Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the Superstars of Wrestling Review Series for January 25th, 1992. Mere days after Royal Rumble 92, obviously Mr. Perfect on commentary alongside Vince McMahon is gloating. The winners of the opening match with the Orient Express also gloating, that of course being Jim Neidhart and Owen Hart. The new foundation are in an enhancement match here. Hart, obviously, the speed, Anvil, the power. They were actually a better team than I think people gave them credit for. Neidhart having some personal challenges, drug-related challenges, and the like at the time, and that kind of kiboshed the team. They actually went to high energy soon after that. So anyway, which is Coco and Owen. Anyhow, snap suplex and the like. Owen really is a really dynamic individual. Gut wrench suplex. Neidhart comes in and obviously he moves slower, a bit more power. Big power slam, as he is known to do, throwing slam actually. Tag off to the other enhancement talent. The Beverly Brothers are the house show combatants for the team. Rocket Launcher, which of course is the movement of Jim Neidhart launching his own partner into the air and helping him get a win. Legion of Doom retaining their championship at the Royal Rumble. A new Intercontinental Champion Roddy Piper and new WWF Champion Ric Flair. All of this covered in the update by Gene Okerlund, and Flair says basically, I did what I said I was going to do all along. I am the best in the World Wrestling Federation. I am the real world's champion, and now you know it. Now I've proved it. Rick Martel in an enhancement challenge talent match here. Martel, basics with the headlock, drops down still with the cartwheel. I love Rick Martel's cartwheels. I also love his bump and feed for the drop kicks he does. His drop kicks are phenomenal. Leapfrogs and the like, and some jumping jacks along the way. Martel takes the man down, gets the submission via the Boston Crab, as he often does, and we go back to the event center with Sean Mooney. There is an upcoming house show they are plugging. This particular show is for the Boston Garden February 29th return. Boston Garden was about every 4 to 6 weeks. Obviously, this particular series of matches, the Natural Disasters, promise to go at Duggan and Slaughter. Duggan and Slaughter say they're not intimidated by the least in any of that. And then we go back to Bret Hart, and the former Intercontinental Champion now is still on top of his game. He gets a lot of TV time here in the early to mid 90s. Hart with some takedowns. Jack Owens, by the way, providing the competition for Hart. Not that makes a heck of a lot of difference. Hart always at the top of his game. Takedown, backbreaker, and then locks in the sharpshooter kick to the midsection. Backbreaker elbow and sharpshooter 1, 2, 3. Hart gets a win in about 3 minutes. Basically, they start to tease the desire for a match with Piper. Now we've got The Undertaker and Ric Flair hyping a tag team match with Hogan and Piper, oddly enough. To think that Hogan and Piper main evented WrestleMania 1 on opposite teams, and now they're teaming. They basically admit to knowing each other quite well. Shake of the hands in the middle of the ring. Pretty big deal. Then we move back to the enhancement talent matches. D.D. Russell against Ted DiBiase. DiBiase, again, still having the $1 million belt, at least at this time. Doesn't really seem to drop that until IRS and he start teaming a little later in the next couple of months. Anyway, power slam and vertical suplex and a clothesline by DiBiase, followed up with the $1 Million Dream and the Victory. Still going kind of after Virgil, Tito Santana in between programs, but they move him into a tag team before we get to the WrestleMania time frame or so. Speaking of WrestleMania 8, they start to hype it already. Hogan says he wants the championship shot, and Hogan and Flair at least is talked about. Also talked about, The Undertaker says he, as a former champion, deserves a shot. Randy Savage says that he's a former champion and deserves a shot at Ric Flair. Sid Justice talks about being the man to eliminate Hulk Hogan, being the man to be the master and ruler of the world, and that he deserves that shot. Jack Tunney over the next couple of weeks will make an official decision. Obviously, that ends up being Randy Savage and Ric Flair and Justice and Hogan in your double main event for WrestleMania 8, which I think is the first Destination Mania of all time. In other words, people traveling from across the country to a big stadium-style show. Repo Man in his enhancement match, punch, kick, sends the man to the outside, continues with same. Repo Man really kind of floundering a little bit. He gets the half crab, gets the submission, and then wraps the chain around the throat of the individual. Continues with a vignette with Tatanka in front of the fire, and now a heel Sid Justice is there. He is looking around pretty intent. Actually, no, Justice not officially a heel yet. Kind of a tease there, as he eliminates Hulk Hogan from the Royal Rumble, but claims that he did what he had to do. Punch, kick, and a power bomb. Match runs about 2 minutes at most. Hogan and Sid are on a collision course, although they don't know that for a couple of weeks yet. Anyway, we see a Event Center promo series. Boston Garden, Saturday night, the 29th of February is the match or series of matches they are hyping. And we get a return bout with Tito Santana and El Matador, Slaughter and Duggan against the Natural Disasters, and the Boston Garden will be rocking for that. Big Boss Man and the Repo Man, they're trying that out, seeing how that goes around the horn. And that will close us out, but not without note of Hogan and Piper versus Undertaker and Flair. But that closes out the month of January for us. We'll be back with more right after this.